Dad, I have something important to talk to you about.
Oh God, shit. I wasn't ready for this. I guess I should have seen it coming with Valentine's Day and all. Okay, honey. So the first thing you need to know is, okay, when a man and a woman. Crap, this is hard. Okay, so let's imagine that this sandwich is a man, and this coffee mug is a woman. And when they meet and start having feelings for each other, they kinda just start...
Dad, this is not what I wanted to talk to you about. Besides, I've already talked about that with Mom.
Sweetie, you're like 9.
I'm 16?
Oh, right.
I wanted to know what you think I should do to become a voice actress.
Oh, well, alright, I can help with that. So, to start with, a lot of people will tell you that you need a really expensive microphone. And to that, I say, anti-disestablishmentarianism. You can really use anything you want. Webcam mics, earbud mics, hell, use a can attached to a string.
Are you sure? That sounds a bit weird.
Yeah, of course. Here, watch.
Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars.
Right. Okay. What else?
People say to take care of your voice and to hydrate, like there's some sort of all-knowing deity bent on forcing people to drink water or something. Pfft, you don't need to bother with that. I strictly drink coffee and soda, and I smoke a pack a day and I'm fine. I'm pretty sure they just say that as some kind of Ponzi scheme.
Smoke. Many. Cigarettes. Got it.
Also, if you found something that you're good at or enjoy doing, you don't really need to progress from there. Challenging yourself and growing your range is for chumps.
Okay, Dad. This is starting to sound a little far-fetched. Are you sure about all of this?
Absolutely. Plus, and I get this one from personal experience, the louder and harder you are on your voice, the better your delivery will be. Watch this.
Okay, Jeff. I'm gonna cut you off right there. This advice you've been giving our daughter is completely wrong, and you know it. How long have you been under?
Been under? Darling, what are you talking about?
Jeff, we don't exist. You haven't even had sex yet.
Wait, I haven't? But and we just... Where am I?
Wake up, Jeff.
Wake up. Wake up. Flosives! Welcome back, Jeff. Your tooth extraction went over flawlessly. You're going to be a little dizzy for the rest of the day, so I suggest you go home and take some painkillers and take it easy for the rest of the day. Where is my wife? Where are my daughter? What? You came here by yourself. And no offense, but you don't really look like the married type to me. Probably hasn't even had a girlfriend. Where is my daughter? Where is she? Okay, let's just try and relax a little, Liam Neeson. Just lay back for a few minutes and readjust. Wait, where are you going? Oh, sorry, I've got a podcast to watch over my lunch break about voice acting. You might enjoy it too, since you'll be laid in bed for a little while. It's called ColdReadthePodcast, hosted over on twitch.tv/Zamoody, or any other place you can find podcasts. I think today that they're talking about challenging yourself, and given your little, crisis a moment ago, you might need to challenge yourself and try out some new things. So, with that being said, take care. And roll tape!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Welcome, everybody, however you are watching us, either here live on YouTube or anywhere that you can find a podcast. Welcome to Cold Read, a voice actor podcast. That intro was spectacularly made by Eldurrino, and I'm assuming Mick Meggs was also part of this process? Yes.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get her to do an intro with me for a while, and so over dinner on Friday night, we decided to come up with something that we could do together, so
That was
That's
awesome.
what we came up
Aww.
It's super
Yeah.
meta. That works out so well.
with.
Super meta. Get out of here.
So, as mentioned, our topic today is going to be challenges, how it's going to help us grow and everything to that effect. But before we do, I do want to do a check-in and see how everybody is doing. So, from the other side of the world, Miss Renara Hawke, you are looking lovely today. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays, so I thought I would spruce up a little bit today.
nice.
No wig, but I got some flowers. I won my battle with the shark.
Yay! Yes.
I won it. I wanted to hang his carcass up in my room, in the living room. But unfortunately, he came back to life and he knocked my internet router out. And it was either the internet or the shark. So had to let him go eventually.
Oh darn. Well, we're glad that you won, and we're glad that you figured it out. And welcome back. How was the rest of
Here
your
to
week?
stay.
You've been pretty busy,
It's
right?
Good. Quite busy. Busy with life and general sort of things. My parents are retiring and moving to Wales, so I had to help pack up their huge house.
Oh, wow.
They're
Nice.
part of my bubble, so I just sort of go over, help tidy, and do everything working, and just everything kind of like real life did a thing this week, so I kind of was like, oh god, there's things I need to do for the podcast today. Oops.
Right.
So, but caught up. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Can unpress the panic alarm. It's fine.
Excellent. Well, welcome. We're glad to have you back, and you were missed last week, so thanks for being here. Well, actually, I'll check back with you before we're done just to see if you have anything to add on to accents and dialects. But for now, let's check in on the person who accidentally dialed 911 before going live, Miss PrincessPashley. How are you?
Perfect.
Sorry, I had to put that in there.
No, it's fine.
I'm again still overwhelmed. We work has been busy, and they how should I put this? I've been doing video editing, and then they came back with video edit ideas, and just being a pain in the butt about it. So I was on it for like 3 hours today, 3 hours yesterday, just trying to get this done and just push it over the finishing line. There's still probably another couple hours left to do with sound. But yesterday was my son's 12th birthday, so I've kept a small child alive for 12 years. I'm excited.
Congratulations.
And I was on a show last night called Dream the Beat, which is a fuser show, which is it operates a little bit like Twitch Sings, where you're creating music with duos, and but you're
Nice.
kind of throwing mixes together, so there has that like 2DX element to it too. So anyway, that was fun. Brian and I were on that last night, and I really hope the cops don't show up because I'm not in the mood.
It'll be funny if they do.
It will be, and you can bring them over and have them say hi while you're at it, because I'm sure they'll
And
look
then
over.
have you guys all confirm that Brian is not beating me? Okay.
Just do what you said. Just open the door and say, I'm not in the mood, and slam the door in their face.
Yeah, well, that's gonna go down well.
I'm on a fucking podcast.
Right, we're busy here.
God damn it.
Okay, awesome. Eldurrino, how was your week?
Stressful.
Oh,
Rather stressful. Just a lot of real life stuff going on top of the fact that my housemate that myself and my girlfriend live with tested positive for COVID.
oh crap!
Fuck.
Okay.
So I might have to go get tested myself. I have been feeling absolutely fine since then. So I assume I'm fine, but I'm also kind of worried because prior to her telling us this, she handed me my mail right in front of me without a mask or anything like that. So yeah. So So that's
I would, for safety's sake, go get tested.
For
Just
sure.
necessary, Pash. Thank you. Tuesday, I was supposed to have my tooth out.
Yes.
And 45 minutes prior to me getting there, they called and canceled my appointment because the dentist had to leave for something, which I was very annoyed with because if I need to like reschedule or if I don't cancel 48 hours prior to my appointment, I have to pay them money. But they can just cancel it 45 minutes before I actually get there. So so I was on my way there and they called about that. So in revenge, I went to Olive Garden with Meg.
Nice.
Best revenge.
Well, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Still dealing with a bit of snow here. And and an unfortunate addiction to Valheim.
Which we share, unfortunately, now.
Liddy is fully addicted too. So.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, we all need to
we're
play.
playing
So,
after the podcast, Pashley. You're going to join us, right?
Because I have to do
Valentine's
a
Day.
fold laundry after this,
Valentine's.
unfortunately.
Sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, as Eldurrino and I and Mick Megs too, we were all playing Valheim on Friday, and they were teaching me the game. It's a fun little game, so I look forward to playing with everybody.
I really want to jump in on it. I think my 12-year-old might like it
Mm-hmm.
too, because he really loves Minecraft. We did a Minecraft stream this week. It was fun.
Ooh.
So, anyway,
Very cool.
Yeah.
So
that's all I got.
Well, we're glad that you are here. Hopefully, you can remain healthy, my friend. Hopefully, if you do end up testing positive, let's hope it's asymptomatic. The best for you. I also got COVID tested very recently because of everything else that was going on. I did come back as negative, so woohoo! So happy for that. Infection is finally gone. I do get to say that I did get cast for the role of Tethras, which is another Skyrim companion add-on. So I will be working on that now in the upcoming months. About 600 lines, so it's not as bad as my previous one. But hey, that's 2. So super happy about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's a paid one, so this will be those are always the more fun ones. Otherwise, yeah, I'm back. I was back in the booth a couple days ago. I think it was like 10 days since I'd done anything, so super happy to be working again. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, let's talk about this week's topic. So this week's topic is challenges, and we've done a challenge ahead of time. So Pashley found this thing on TikTok, which 2 of our co-hosts were not happy about, I will note. In order for us to do it, so it's called the 50-second voiceover challenge. So each of us have recorded that, and we'll be playing that towards the end instead of our auditions. Renara came up with the fun game of challenging us individually, and like I said, misery loves company, which means that whatever punishment you give to us, you have to do it as well.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, let's start with the first one. Renara, I'm going to have you start since you've got a couple in case everybody didn't find one.
Okay, so I have to pick one out of the 3.
Pick one out of the 3, and then we'll see if everybody else brought something to share.
Okay, so the top one is a challenge called the No Corpsing Challenge. Now, that's an acting term. It is a challenge in which you have to say something which is ridiculous and stupidly funny without laughing or breaking character at all. And you have to do it in like the first go. They usually use it to just sort of help you take projects seriously. And you know, like in Star Trek, they'll have random nonsense word like photons. Well, no, photons are a real word, but it's like they must eject the warp core when this happens, and they've got to deliver those lines as if that's naturally normal. And sometimes in fantasy-related like things, you'll come up with words that sound ridiculous, but in that universe sound completely normal, and it's kind of a way to help you stay in character and that sort of thing.
Let me try to change this and say, let's try to say something silly without trying to sound silly or laugh.
Yeah. I was gonna recommend like a meme, and I have or like the somebody once told me that, but saying that in like somebody once told me the world was gonna
I could double down on that with you, and you start because there's Zamoody knows of the meme on my former Twitch sings. We record, my son and I recorded that song, one side of that song, and we just kept going with "Don't stop coming," and "You don't stop coming," and "They don't stop coming," and the entire time.
Yes.
Just.
So is that going to count for yours, Pash? Is that what you want to?
Well, I don't know how long to keep saying "and they don't stop."
Just do a sentence, but yeah.
The entire
okay, I'll do.
song.
The entire we don't
song?
have time for the entire
Or put
song.
yourself and find something that you know makes you laugh, and then try not to.
Typey.
Oh man.
Welcome, Google.
Ham the sand guardian of the sand, presiding before. I just got memes.
Okay. Oh, we got one.
Okay.
Go for it.
This is Mitch Hedberg. I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just gonna go ask where they're going and hook up with them later.
Nice. I will. Let's go with honey. The cat's on fire, and the house is burning down. Let's go to lunch.
Fair enough.
Eldurrino?
Eldurrino.
Jinx.
I need time.
It's part of the challenges. So, I'll talk about challenges in general. So, getting yourself out of your comfort zone and putting yourself in a position where you're no longer in a place where it can exude confidence helps you out because it makes you more versatile. When you go into these auditions, when you look at these scripts, you don't always have the time to forward think, and this is where improvisation comes into effect when it comes to acting in general. If you're strong with improv, then you're going to get farther because, oh my gosh, these dogs. Because you're going to be able to create that character and that depth in that moment, and that'll show. So that's why these things I think are very important.
True.
How about read a line?
Oh, that would work.
Before Eldurrino goes, read a line as if you were turning into a cat in the middle of the line.
Ooh, is that's your challenge, huh? I like that.
Is it
I just came up with it.
turning into a cat?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Like as if because wait, you know how like what was that movie Homeward Bound? And they're woof woof, and you have the subtext in their head. Like it's kind of like the subtext turns
So
into.
it goes from English to woof, like meowing.
So let's just say
Give us an example.
Halloween is the beginning of the holiday shopping season. That's where women, the beginning of the meow, I guess, for men is meow, meow, meow.
Okay.
Get the slide
Gotcha.
in the meows.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking right now through Casting Call Club and see if I can find something.
I'll attempt Pashley's one. I've got a line.
Go for
attempt it. I'll try. Yes, I'm an orc. I was born under a rock and I have no parents. That was really bad. Oh my god.
And you know what? Bad is okay because that's what happens, and this is how you learn how to grow a little bit more. Eldurrino is stretching. I'm concerned.
Yep. Here you go.
Well, I can go from one sort of accent to another, or like go from one register to another register. But it's hard when you've got to put meows in.
It's hard to go feline.
Mm-hmm. All right, Eldurrino, what you got for us?
Are you ready? All right. Here you go. If you're like me, you have a wife who doesn't know when to stop screaming at you. Introducing Don't Hear Shit. You'll place the phony ear over your real ear, and guess what? Silence. All you have to do is nod. She'll never even notice the difference.
Nice.
There you
I think
go.
I've heard
Was
one
that an
before.
SNL skit? I'm trying to remember.
I have no idea.
You just
I
found
looked
it as
up
you were
funny
going?
Voiceover scripts, and that's what popped up.
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
And that's good. So,
I did my attempt at being a cat, so
you did do
that's
your
you
attempt
too.
at being a cat. Okay, hold on.
I have another one if we. I have many if.
Oh, you're
if we run out
perfectly
of time.
fine.
I was prepared.
I appreciate that. So, at the moment, I'm looking at narration scripts. So, common piece of advice given to newer screenwriters is to avoid voiceover animation at all costs, and can be confusing for the fresh face. You're welcome, Pashley. You're the one that came up with that one.
I feel like that could be a TikTok.
Oh my God! Please no.
No,
Hold
you
up,
gotta
how
do
many
it now,
points
Ashley.
do I have? No, not
Okay.
enough. Anyway,
So I here's the one that I learned when I was very young, and this is the one that I still really use. And I'm gonna have each and every one of you to do this.
Okay.
And I can do it too. Of course, I already said Misery Loves Company, so I will be doing it too. Counting from 1 to 20. Only numbers. Make me feel sad. Who starts?
Ooh.
Can I go?
Yes.
Because I'm really good at making people sad.
God damn it.
Oh, I was waiting for you to play the sad trombone.
Hold on. No? There it is.
Nice. Great comedic timing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Round of applause for Mr. Eldurrino. That was well done. But it goes to show that it's not specifically what you're saying, but it's the emotion that you're putting behind the words, and which is basically what the exercise is supposed to show you. And like I said, I learned this one in grade school a long time ago, while I was still going to school in Mexico. So, who wants to try next? Renara, Pashley?
I'll try.
Go for it. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well done.
Okay.
It hits you too, right, as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Ashley?
Okay. Are voice effects allowed?
I'll allow it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Love it. Even the physical, it's very well done.
Thank you.
Okay.
I do like that, doing that, because like
That was good.
you need to decide the weight and like brevity of each number as
Mhm.
you're saying it and how to deliver it. So, and it's not always about like, just separating each number. Like you obviously can you can kind of rush through parts of it, combine
Mhm.
numbers together, like
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5. So I enjoy that. I've never done that one.
That's a good one. I'm going to use that.
Yeah, and it
That's
helps out if
also-
you need to warm up for right before you do an audition or anything. If you know what the emotion is, if you do it ahead of time, it really does help you. So if you guys get anything else out of this episode, I'm hopefully that this one will help you out. But misery loves company, so
Do it.
But it also helps to like think of like in what situation would I be counting? Jumping off a bridge, or a meteor's coming at the earth, or maybe it's like hide and seek and someone's gonna murder me as soon as they find me. Or
I'll tell
Wow,
you
that
what
got
mine
dark.
is here in just a moment. So
the police are not here yet, so I can
okay,
say that.
yeah. Good. We're getting there though. It's we'll see what happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I like how we all took different interpretations with that as well.
Yes. It's a so the way that I've always seen that one is like somebody trying to deliver bad news, and then just kind of it goes from there, and you finally just ultimately go with the person. But yeah, that's I like I said, that's a good exercise I've always liked, and I've had it growing up. Before we get into the TikTok challenges, Randy, you still had one more, right?
What to do or to give you?
To do.
Oh yeah. Wait, which one? Oh, it's the one I did. Right. Okay. I'm gonna do the one that I said,
Yes, please.
somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Nice.
I'm happy with that.
Yes.
I did it.
That's good.
Normally, yeah. Well, I like doing those because I am a very giggly person. So for me, that can be a little bit hard. So.
Right. And
I mean-
yeah, I mean, not because you're being asked to do all of these things that are completely out of what could very well be the norm. So it's
Yeah.
important for you to be able to control your emotions and only put forth what you want when it comes to whatever you're
Yeah.
acting. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to move along a bit. Everybody good with this so far? We're going to move on to the TikTok challenge.
I would like to impose.
Yeah, by all means. Oh, Xavier just put something in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, did he?
He did. I'm going to mute for a second.
So Xavier says, interesting point about the actor feeling it too. There's a philosopher called William James who wrote a paper called What is an Emotion? He poses a question. Do we run from a bear because we are afraid, or are we afraid because we are running from the bear?
I like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think we're afraid because we've been conditioned to fear the animal from its behavioral pattern, and thus it's a conditioning rather than, I think. I don't know. That's my thought. On
Well,
the
I mean,
matchup.
growing up, you're told bears are scary, bears can kill you, stay away
Yeah.
from bears. But
So
yeah.
you are conditioned to feel a certain way, and thus it's Pavlovian almost. I think.
Right. Well put, Xavier. Thank you.
Thank you.
So mine is either think of or look up a shorter monologue. Can be well known, may not be, whatever. And during it, try to hit your highest highs and lowest lows during the
Ooh.
performance.
Ooh.
So
Oh my god. Okay.
I will start, and yeah, so. Don't talk like you're one of them. You're not, even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak like me. They need you right now. But when they don't, they'll cast you out like a leper. See, their morals, their code, is a bad joke, dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you when the chips are down, these, civilized people. They'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Nice.
Nice. What movie was that from?
That's the Joker.
That is the Joker from. Okay.
Yeah.
Zamoody.
I know, I'm terrible.
Mm.
Hey, you know what? I got that too.
I can't think of
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Anyway.
Oh.
I think we're all right now scrambling trying to find
Yeah.
something that'll work for us. I love it.
I'm just hoping that there's a monologue in one of my favorite films. I just can't remember.
So just to clarify the voice, so by highest high, lowest low, you were talking emotionally, or are we talking voice wise?
You just the pitch of your voice.
Gotcha.
Go high in some parts, go low in others. And the more you can kind of flex it, the better.
Well, I'll tell you what. So you used your Joker voice. How about I pull? How
I
about?
could get Lydian for his Joker voice. Jesus. Not to say that Eldurrino's wasn't excellent, but Liddy
I wasn't.
memes it.
Only
I
reason that
wasn't
I would
trying
that I
to
do it,
imitate the Joker. That was just very.
You being psycho.
and that's perfectly fine. But the only reason that I bring this up is because my psycho voice, which is a model after the Joker, uses a lot of highs and a lot of lows. So,
Sure.
Pardon me.
Um,
Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I still see. I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger in my mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat, oppressed brain. Sorry.
Nice. Don't
Do not
Well, I got
apologize.
one.
That's great.
the fuck?
Oh god.
This one's kind of long, but I can try to speed it up.
Do what you
If
can.
you can guess the movie, I will be super proud of you guys, especially you, Eldurrino.
We'll see.
This stuff? Oh, okay, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select out, oh, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue, it's not turquoise, it's not lapis, it's actually cerulean. You're also blindly unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns, and then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets, and then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. Then it filtered down through the department stores, and then trickled down to some tragic casual corner where you, no doubt, fished it out at some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And so it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when, in fact, you're wearing the sweater that was selected for you by people in this room from a pile of stuff.
No
All right.
idea.
The
Okay.
Devil Wears
Devil
Prada.
Wears Prada. Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's fantastic. Meryl, that's a Meryl Streep monologue, and I pale in comparison.
Well done.
Oh, no, I'm genuinely nervous now because I'll say why. When I was doing drama, monologues were I'm shaking because it's bringing back GCSE drama vibes because I mess up so much when I read live.
Mhm.
So it's like
I just did.
didn't sound like
We all
it.
did. You're
So-
fine.
I'll try. I'm just very nervous right now, but that's fine. Right. So we're just doing it like heights of emotion type thing, not difference in voice.
No, the challenge is strictly about the pitch of your voice.
Yeah,
Go as high as you can and as low as you can.
Okay.
Yep.
It hurts, doesn't it? Being lied to, being told you're one thing and then learning it's all fiction. You don't think I'd really come to see you, did you? This place is disgusting. Does this mean you don't want my help? Look, I couldn't jeopardize my position with the Grand Master. It took me time to win his trust. He's a lunatic, but he can be amendable. What I'm telling you is, you could join me at the Grand Master's side. Perhaps in time, an accident befalls the Grand Master. Can anyone
Nice.
guess what that's from?
I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of wording that's familiar, but I don't know.
Thor Ragnarok. It's when Loki's talking to Thor and he's like, "I've been here for you," sort of thing, and he knows the Grand Master and stuff. So that's from that one.
Nice.
Loki is one of my favorite characters.
Well, very good. So, I mean, even though you were nervous, you still powered through it. So, congratulations to you. Well done.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're nervous to 4 of us and whoever the audience is this is important because once you're in front of somebody who can decide whether or not you're going to have a role, if you develop these nerves of steel, it'll help you get much further.
I think it's because I've always been told, oh, you need to have a thick skin. You need to have a thick skin. I think being an actor, you kind of do need to be vulnerable. And so having those nerves is important because it means you're feeling, but it's important just to not let them overtake you and stop you, which is what didn't happen just then. Because I was just like, I'll do it anyway. I'm nervous, but I'm going to do it anyway, sort of thing. So.
Well, like even this morning, I caught you by surprise with this particular challenge, and
oh god, I'm like, oh god, am I supposed to be doing something? Oh god, and I panicked. But yeah,
luckily we sped it in a way that you made you more comfortable with it, and there we go.
oh, that's good.
Yeah. All right, thank you,
yeah.
buddy. So before we move on, are we good?
Yeah,
Good.
we good.
Riding waves of anxiety, rather fighting the tide. Yes, Burnham. So welcome,
Yes.
Burnham. Burnham, we're going to have you one of these times on to hear your experience via voice acting. We're going to have to coordinate and see when we can meet up. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. All right, so I am bringing up. I'm gonna actually start with Pashley's because
Okay.
So I'm gonna share my screen for everybody to be able to see it and listen to it.
Yeah.
And that was the noise you all heard. Everybody good? Yes. By the way, Princess Pashley is at Princess Pashley on TikTok. If you have an opportunity, go ahead and follow her. Everybody in?
Man.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Could you be a voice actor? Duet this video to find out. 4 scripts, 50 seconds. This is the Commercial Voiceover Challenge. Starting now?
Greatness. It's not some rare DNA strand. We're all capable of it. All of us. Nike. Be great. Do not use Cumexa if you have certain medical conditions. Cumexa may cause new or worsening urinary retention, problems with controlling your body temperature, and blurred vision. Call your doctor to find out if Cumexa is right for you. For all the moments, for love, forever. Find the perfect piece for whoever you've fallen for. Only at K. Right now, join Planet Fitness for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. So you don't have to try and squeeze a gym into your apartment. Planet Fitness. Leave the gym to us.
Yeah.
So I have to say, I love the way that you said "leave the gym to us." That worked out really well. I think your Cumexic was a little not rushed enough, and then overly rushed at the end. All in all,
Yeah, the timing was.
I
I think I needed a few takes on that.
yeah, and that's the thing. It's just again, this is part of the challenge. So, and then the other one. Let me simmer on that. Anybody else have any notes for Pashley?
I think out of all of them, your voice naturally tends itself to the more intimate and the sort of romantic, softer ones. I think definitely. And from what you've auditioned for, like already throughout this, it seems to be your niche, your thing. I think.
The 1-900 voice.
I would say that. I mean, they do all sound very similar. So,
Could you be a voice actor?
Hold on, sorry. There we go.
I think that with different commercials, there's different tonalities, but you did them one after the other. Whereas I think some of us did it. We sort of listened, did it, listened to the next one, did it. So a pinch of salt of you did all of those in one go, which I can't do because I couldn't read that. I can't read that quickly. So it's just sort of like good on that front. I think I'd say.
But did you call the police after your take? I managed to squeeze in a 911 call too.
You were that nervous about doing the challenge, you thought you had to call the call.
Like I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah. All right. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
I did want to say for the Planet Fitness one, I would have loved to have heard a little bit more, excitement on that particular. But yeah.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. You like I said, I did it all in one go too.
$10 a month.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Overdo it so they
I
think
can be
it's
bubbly.
cheesy as all hell.
To work out of your contract, pay us $2,000.
Yeah.
So I will tell you what. I'm not sure who this next person is, so I'm just going to push a button
Oh god.
and I'm going to let it go.
Greatness. It's not some rare DNA strand. We're all capable of it. All of us. Nike. Be great. Do not use Cumexa if you have certain medical conditions. Cumexa may cause new or worsening urinary retention, problems with controlling your body temperature, and blurred vision. Call your doctor to find out if Cumexa is right for you. For all the moments. For love. Forever. Find the perfect piece for whoever you've fallen for. Only at K. Right now, join Planet Fitness for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. So you don't have to try and squeeze a gym into your apartment. Planet Fitness. Leave the gym to us.
Nice.
Nice.
I love the pause for K. That was great. I love the way that came out. Also, I could tell that you did it all in one. I heard the breaths in between. So awesome work. Anybody else?
I screwed up a couple of pronunciations. Like I dropped some vowels like I normally do when I'm recording. So yay. But I was like, I wanted to do the one take thing. So
Yeah. I believe I did that too, so don't worry too much about it. Other than the self note,
I didn't hear your 911 call, so I'm a little disappointed.
sorry. I cut that one out.
Okay. I'm done with that.
Again, I think it's I don't know whether because it was in one take. It was like the but I liked that the Cumexa one was quicker because I think that's what they sort of said for it. It's one of those sort of like ones, and that was good to hear. And I think my brain is telling me, but I can't actually remember. But I think it was the first the cool one. I think they called it is the one that I think suits your voice the best.
The Nike one.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
It would have been nice to sit here with the going on the planet, the Planet Fitness one. I think I would have liked to hear because it says fun and quirky. So I would have like you said, go up and down more, sort of like bounce. What's the word? I know what I'm trying to say. Do you get me?
Yeah, actually, I think I do.
Yeah.
I just went with energetic, you know,
Yeah.
with that reason.
And again, it's still part of improv because you're just doing it as everything is coming along. So, great work. I think it was, like I said, I could tell that it was all in one. And you killed it, in my opinion.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
I did not kill anybody, so therefore I did not have to dial 911.
Good point. Love that point. Absolutely love that point.
Pashley.
I believe Renara is the one on my next button. So,
Okay.
here we go.
Greatness. It's not some rare DNA strand. We're all capable of it. All of us. Nike. Be great. Do not use Cumexa if you have certain medical conditions. Cumexa may cause new or worsening urinary retention, problems with controlling your body temperature, and blurred vision. Call your doctor to find out if Cumexa is right for you. For all the moments. For love. Forever. Find the perfect peace for whoever you've fallen for. Only at K. Right now! Join Planet Fitness for just £1 down. £10 a month, no commitment, so you don't have to try and squeeze a gym into your apartment. Planet Fitness. Leave the gym to us.
Well done. I love that you converted dollars to pounds. That worked out really well. No, go ahead.
No, don't worry.
Okay. I think the Cumexa pacing could have been a little bit more because if you've heard those particular commercials, it's generally like they're trying to rattle all that off to say that we said it. If you didn't understand it, sorry, not my fault, but that it's there. Yeah. Any other?
I like the last one, the right now. You know? Like that was a really good hook, and I like that.
My dogs are going crazy behind me, so sorry.
Is it because I heard a rumor with the fast ones they do speed it up artificially, or do people actually speak that quickly?
Both.
I feel like they probably practice the script a lot before recording it, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they artificially speed it up too.
Yeah.
Pashley?
What do you mean? Like, I really, 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 really liked the coolness of I like it when you're in your coolness.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that is the short version of what I was trying to say. Words. So I like the first one the best.
It's cool. It's fun. It's
So-
mine and Ray's voice, kind of.
Yeah. It's yes, a narrator voice. That's very good. But to answer your question, there's two instances. If the voiceover guy can do it that fast, they will keep it at a natural one. But on the radio, I've recently noticed that a lot of them are horribly sped up because it's not, you can't hear the enunciation anymore. You just kind of hear the words. Exactly.
It just sounds.
So there was an audition I was going for a while ago where they wanted it was a 30-second commercial ad, and it was a pretty large paragraph trying to sell like some type of like pizza delivery app or something like that, where it checks like around like your area for different pizza places that don't normally offer delivery, so kind of like Uber Eats or whatever for pizza specifically. But when I was auditioning for that, they wanted it to sound rushed and not artificially sped up. So I probably had to do like 70 to 80 takes of that just to make sure that everything was enunciated and whatnot. Yeah. Obviously, I left a certain bits in, like breathing, just to emphasize that it's meant to be rushed. But yeah, like in those instances, you definitely, I feel like those people end up practicing and reading it over and over and over until they can, not have to read it off the page instead.
And then again, I guess people who do those sorts of things, they'll have to do it like weekly or regularly, the same thing sometimes. I guess so. It takes time, so they end up learning it.
There's a lot of practice too, yeah, for sure. Okay, so Misery Loves Company. So here's mine.
Yeah.
Greatness. It's not some rare DNA strand. We're all capable of it. All of us. Nike. Be great. Do not use Cumexa if you have certain medical conditions. Cumexa may cause new or worsening urinary retention, problems with controlling your body temperature, and blurred vision. Call your doctor to find out if Cumexa is right for you. For all the moments, for love, forever. Find the perfect piece for whoever you've fallen for. Only at K. Right now, join Planet Fitness for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitments. So you don't have to try to squeeze a gym into your apartment. Planet Fitness, leave the gym to us.
Here we go.
I like the end one again. It's sort of very... It's energetic. It gets you into it and stuff like that.
Sounded swole as fuck, yo.
As you can tell, yeah, I'm flabby as hell, so that works out.
I think your cool one sounded more like how you normally talk. I think it would have been nice if it was like smooth jazz, smoother, if you know what I mean. Something. Right. Yeah, okay. I think that's the one. The only thing I'd probably take away from that. The rest of them sounded great, and yours I think is the fastest one of the Cumexa one at the moment. Naturally, I think, but I guess you've had more because you've done commercial stuff already, and I don't think any of well, I haven't. Eldurrino, I'm not sure if you have done commercial stuff. You might have auditions. Yeah. So I think. Yeah.
I've auditioned for stuff. I haven't been picked for it yet, but we're still waiting for that.
Okay.
Just
for some reason, I thought you already had. For some reason.
Just for shits and giggles, I did throw in that pizza one into the audio files thing if you wanted to.
Yeah, hold on. I'll bring that up. Give me a second while you guys do that. Pizza app audition. Gotcha.
Well, your voice acting today.
I'm going to love this. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so you're craving pizza, but how do you get it? You could use a fancy big chain app, but the pizza will taste like cardboard, and cardboard tastes bad. So that brings us to option 2, delivery apps. They seem great, but then they add on their fees, and holy crap, not so great. Plus, they deliver your pizza like this. So what the heck were all the fees for? Now that's out, and it's time for option 3. Get real authentic pizza straight from the local shop. But these guys don't have apps, so you make a phone call, shout over the kids, and oh yeah, that tastes good. They also misheard your order. So we thought, what if there was a fancy app that made it quick and easy to order from the best local pizzerias without the crazy fees? And so we did, and it's called Slice, and you should download it and order amazing pizza right now.
So everybody go download Slice because that is great. I can just see the commercial just kind of like doing the quick jumps between all the different ones. So that's awesome.
That is what it's like when a teenager has drunk too many Red Bulls or something. That was brilliant.
So he's gone from father figure to teenager.
Yeah.
Look at that range.
Oh, that's good. Look at that range. Yeah, exactly.
I really had to practice it over and over because I would be like, okay, so you're craving pizza, but blah, 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 and I'd stumble over myself. I'm like, all right, start over. So you're craving pizza, but
you just got to get your red string out in the background.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Well, and then I had to keep like remembering the tone of voice that I wanted to use for each line too, and I had to keep repeating it over and over and over. So, but it was fun. I think.
Well, it's good. I like the bits where it's just sort of the moments where it's sort of like the break from the speed just make that comedic. I think it's right. The timing now.
Yeah, the obvious when he takes a bite of the pizza is like, oh, this is good. After all of that rush, it's good.
The rush is even faster. No, it's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should all have a go at that at some point.
I will try to find something. The problem with most of the stuff over voices.com is just it's not as exciting. So we're gonna have to kind of dig around to find something like that.
Fair enough.
I could.
Well, I would like if I did some auditions for that Beyond Dark thing that you put up, Eldurrino. So because I didn't know, I they didn't ask for specifically American, so I just sort of thought I'd have a go at that.
Sure.
Can you put it up there?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up right now.
Cool.
Feel free to fill in some time while I do this.
Filling time. Sorry.
Nice. This is why we have you, Pashley. This is awesome.
On a minor note, just in reference to Casting Call Club, does anybody follow them on Twitter?
I do
Oh my
not.
God, I saw that tweet.
They're
I
What
saw
so-
happened?
What happened?
So ridiculously self-aware. It's amazing. They
Like,
posted
there were 500, was it? 500
Yeah.
like casting calls a
Yeah,
day.
so it's-
490 of them are Minecraft role playing games.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, that was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Burnham says, I think I auditioned for the Beyond the Dark one too. Hey, Burnham, feel
Awesome.
free to send them in. We'd love to hear them here,
Yeah.
and we can give you some feedback too. That's what the
I think
email
that
is
would be
there
the
for.
same ones as me, but because I did too. I went for, I think her name was Angia, and I did Pauline, I think is how you pronounce it. So I
Very
did
nice.
two. There were three, but I was like, the other one kind of didn't fit me as much. So I was like, at the very least, I'll do two.
All right. So I've got them loaded in. So the first one, I have no idea what it is. So I'm just going to play it. So 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
There's more of them. Over there. Coming this way. There's more of them. Over there. Coming this way. Believe me, this is something you can't ever forget. You can't ever take it back. You just carry it around with you till the end of your days. Believe me, this is something you can't ever forget. You can't ever take it back. You just carry it around with you till the end of your days. I picture the beach. Seagulls and sunshine. Fishermen hauling baskets from the ocean to feed the survivors. Plenty to go around. I picture the beach. Seagulls and sunshine. Fishermen hauling baskets from the ocean to feed the survivors. Plenty to go around.
Okay. So that is, I believe.
Or something, Angie. Ugh.
Yeah. Anjali?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. I will note that I kind of saw or felt that the out of breath was more manufactured than you actually being out of breath.
Hearing that, I cringed because I was like, oh god, they sound the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that goes
yeah,
back to a tip that we talked a couple episodes back. If you're actually going to do it, don't be afraid to take a lap, go do a brisk walk, and then come back and use that to your advantage.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, I was gonna say in regards to that first line, I feel like there could have been a bit more energy there. It was kind of monotone in a way. I feel like it should have emphasized more fear or panic. You know, like there's more of them over there coming this way. You know,
I don't, because I don't. Upon me reading the casting call, it didn't seem that they wanted that. It was. Hang on, let me find it.
well, it says that they encountered the infected, being zombies. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, breathless, edgy as they encounter the infected. In her descriptions, optimistic, compassionate, and concerned for the safety of others. Yeah, I guess I interpreted that slightly different, maybe? I don't know.
And that's fine. You're well within your right of how you interpret the character.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I am kicking myself in that here because hearing it back, I'm like, they're too similar, and if I could, I would redo it, but I didn't hear it in time, so just leaving it as it is and see what they want.
Exactly.
I will say also the last line, the second take, I think it was the one where he kind of added like that little giggle. In
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Yes.
That I liked. That like the fact that it's supposed to be like, you know, sounding hopeful kind of makes it like the way I heard it was, you know, kind of like staring off into the sky and like, you know, dreaming up a picture in your mind and then just smiling about it or giggling.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, because I did notice the giggle too, and I noticed that you were using your breath in the acting, which is something I totally encourage. So well done.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Any note, Pash? Are you good?
Yeah, you guys basically covered what I had, and again, I wanted to kind of remark on your diction, like with that there was, like you said, the beach, and it wasn't like too chopped off, and I don't know if that's something that you've coached where it has to be softer, or do you know what I mean? It's not like a beach.
I think I think it was because I was thinking along the lines of being wistful, and it's sort of like just the imagination. I was just like, I think it's the beach. I think it comes from the way I speak. Yeah, I think it's part.
But then there was another breath came through it too, and I'm like, I wonder if that's something that I don't know. I don't remember if you said you took voice acting lessons, but
no voice acting lessons, but I did.
Beautiful.
I did do acting lessons when I was younger, and I think. For this one, I tried to utilize a lot more of the breaths, like you said, Zamoody, and just sort of have those in there and add that extra texture to it. And I think when I looked at the casting call picture for this woman, and I kind of just sort of went, she doesn't sort of hold back, or at least I didn't get the feeling she would hold her breath back or be that sort of reserved. So I thought I'll just let it out, if you know what I mean, in a way, in a more like in the physical acting side of things. I was like, she's a lot more. She's going to say it how it is, and she's not going to keep anything back. Whereas the other one I did, which the person's commented under my, I've just looked at it on casting call. The person who is running it has commented underneath my other audition, which was like, ooh, okay. But for this other woman, I did a different direction entirely. So,
well, let's listen to that one real quick before we run out of time. So 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry I haven't come to see you in a while. We've been very busy over at the lab these last couple of weeks. I'm sorry I haven't come to see you in a while. We've been very busy over at the lab these last couple of weeks. You might be in danger. You might be in danger. Dr. Dunbar and Dr. Rhodes argue a lot. They had very different methods. But there's always a great deal of respect between them. Dr. Dunbar and Dr. Rhodes argue a lot. They had very different methods, but there's always a great deal of respect between them.
Nice.
So that's that one.
Okay. I don't know if you saw, I'm asking Eldurrino if you can link that particular audition on chat.
Yeah.
I liked them. I liked the way that you were that you were reading those particular ones. I think the voice definitely fits from what I'm gathering on the character. So well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. In general, I think that does work out really well. So hopefully, so what did I wanted to see what the commenter was saying. So what's the comment?
They just said thank you with exclamation mark, and I was like, never really had that on casting call before, except maybe I think Matt. No, Matt didn't do that one, but yeah, I think that's the first time any casting person has commented underneath it. So I'm like, ooh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just saw my bot just totally got you. I'll take care of that later. Sorry, Eldurrino. Gotcha.
But I did those.
Get wrecked.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. Let's go ahead and start winding this down. So today we did learn a lot when it comes to challenging yourself, why it's something that could be good, why is it something that can help you advance. Hopefully you all can take some of that and move forward with it. We all learned counting with emotion may help you out, so I'm super happy to have helped you out with that. All in all, I think, yeah. Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
I was just saying it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Intro was great, Eldurrino. It was interesting that you would include the dentistry in it, even though it didn't quite happen.
I'm preparing. It's my method of coping for tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Oh God.
Oh no. Luck. Yeah, totally. Good luck to you. My gosh. Hopefully we will have you back this next weekend. If not, we will figure something out. I will be doing the intro for the upcoming week. Hopefully, I have an idea, so I'm gonna probably be reaching out to you guys to help me out with it.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, all in all, I think great episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions for the show, anything you'd like us to discuss, or even listen to an audition that you might have, please go to ColdReadthePodcast at gmail.com. Feel free to tune in anywhere you can find your podcast. Come on in, talk to us live. www.twitch.tv/Zamoody. We always record these 1 p.m. Pacific Standard on Sundays. Happy Valentine's Day to those that are here. Love the flowers, Renara. Hopefully you all got to see that. Pashley, no police officers, so we all lost the bet.
We're good.
We're good. We made it through.
Damn.
Don't you try anything.
Yeah, we absolutely did our best, and you guys all did great. Love the challenge. Hopefully, you guys are a little bit more comfortable with maybe working outside of your circles here.
Oh hell yeah!
I definitely have new things to try.
Good.
Gonna work on my meowing from Pashley.
Oh my gosh, that better not turn into a clip on my side.
Oh,
Do it,
God.
do it, do it, do it.
Do it.
Until then, thank you everybody for tuning in. We will catch you all next time. Keep those tapes growing, keep those auditions coming, and we will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
See you next time.